to call up to the podium the man who is going to be the next United States Congressman from the 17th District of New York, Tony Mele. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we're in a very, very bittersweet moment. I'm here to share with you this very hard-fought victory, but also I have to dedicate this campaign to my stepfather, Fernando Lopez, who expired on July 4th, but represented here as my mother, Terry. And before he passed away, my stepfather made sure to let me know with the last breath almost that he had was, he said, "Tony, win." So Fernando, we won it. I'd like to thank all of my supporters and friends. We'd like to thank Rally for America for their support. The hurricanes made it happen, a force of nature. But this is the time, a bit of a time for adulation, a bit of a time for some joy, but it's also a time to get down to the serious business at hand. The people of the 17th Congressional District deserve better than what they've been getting for the past 22 years. And it's now up to us to stand shoulder to shoulder to ensure that that is delivered. Now, I am an imperfect person. I'm an imperfect candidate. I am not a politician. I am not a congressman. I'm a businessman. I'm your neighbor. I'm your friend. And I'm in the security business for a long time. And in the security business, I take risk. And much of the risk I take is to mitigate risk for others or to take risk upon myself and put myself in harm's way for my clients and others that I'm taking care of. So in the course of doing what I do, I'm unafraid to take risks. I'm unafraid to take chances. And if in the course of taking chances for those that I care for, and be it for the 17th Congressional District, then I'm also responsible enough to take the hit. And so if I have to take the hit for some mistakes that I've made, then so be it. But let it be known that I did so with the best of intentions, that I did so to show that my passion for the voters of the 17th Congressional District are not disenfranchised from their vote. So if I'm going to take hits for making mistakes and taking risks on behalf of the 17th Congressional District, and we're going to get a lot of coverage about that, I tell you what, we're going to do a lot of business, because I'm going to make a lot of mistakes as we go along, because I'm unafraid. I took an oath of service over the tomb of the unknown soldier, and that oath of service did not come with an expiration date. That oath of service said that I will protect, swear to protect with my life, the Constitution of the United States from all enemies, foreign and domestic. And the people who signed the Constitution of the United States, when they signed it, they said they pledged to each other their lives, their treasure, and their sacred honor. And I'm here to tell you that I can do no less. For the price that they paid was the price they paid for us to have the freedom and the liberty to own our own labor, to keep the fruits of our labor, to create wealth and pass that wealth on to the next generation. They did not sign this declaration so that the government can take away that wealth, so that the government can own that labor, or that the government can dictate to a free people what they will do with it. So help me God, I will take this passion to the halls of Congress, and I will take risk, and I will make mistakes, but I will do it all for the defense of the Constitution of the United States of America. Yeah. Shoulder to shoulder. This was a tough fight, and in this fight, I need tough fighters. We had a very tough primary. I respect and admire my rival. I admire and respect his service to our country. I admire and respect the passion by which he defended his position. But now is the time for us all to do away with the past, to do away with past contentiousness, and now to move on to the task at hand, which is to remove Eliot Engel and all he represents. Eliot Engel has proven that these failed policies hurt the American people. He has proven that government intervention and government overspending, overtaxing, and overreaching is what the Constitution framers were against and what we are for. It is time for us to stand shoulder to shoulder. It's a tough fight, and I invite all tough fighters to join us. Join us. Set aside political differences. Set aside political conformities. Set aside self-interest, and let us be principle-centered. And the center of our principles are smaller government, less spending, more freedom, and let the ingenuity of the American people take hold, and this economy will take off like a rocket ship to the moon. Of this I am sure. I have complete faith in the American people. I have complete faith in the ingenuity, and all we have to do is unleash their creative energies, and the rest will take care of themselves. And the obstacle has always been government. Too much government. Now, government has its place, and it also has its place where it does not belong. And it does not belong past the front door of your home. It does not belong anywhere else except what the Constitution defined it to be. The 10th Amendment said that all power is derived from the people to the government. We do not work for them. They work for us. So I'd like to thank everyone.